Welcome back to another Millennial in Debt video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get a ding every single time I upload a video. You know what's so weird and crazy? Before we get into this video, and so I guess fake about YouTube, my bedroom, which we're currently in right now, is so filthy. It is a mess, and my dog is like moving around and walking, as you might be able to hear as we're filming. But in the post edit and now, it looks so clean and so fresh and so the opposite of what the reality is of this room. But anyway, let's get right into this. We are going over different side hustle for my college students. I graduated from college 10 years ago. May of 2010 will be 10 years since I graduated from my school. And I have been teaching ever since. So I wanted to come on personally to make this video for my peeps who are currently in college, who are living that broke college life, and let you know that you do not have to be broke while in college, and you can be paying back those student loans while you are in college, or buying books, or doing anything else that you want with your money and your time. Let's get right into it. I am going to bring you 12 side hustles for my college students that you can do in order to make that extra coin. If you are not in college, you can still do a lot of these side hustles, and let's get into it. So the first recommendation that I have for you is going to be ROVER. Now, I have spoken about ROVER in 2 previous videos, which I'll link wherever YouTube allows me to link. I really love ROVER because it allows me the opportunity to be around dogs. Specifically, I'm not a huge cat person, sorry. And you get to walk dogs in your neighborhood. You set your own schedule, you set your rate, and people will reach out to you in order to take care of their animals. What I also like is it's not just walking them, which is all that I do, but you can also board them, right? So if you have the space and that's my dog now. If you have the space in your home and someone is looking to board their animal while they go away on vacation, you can do that as well. I know someone who lives in Brooklyn who makes $900 a week. $900 a week walking pets. I haven't been that successful because I have a full-time job and can't do it all the time, but ROVER is phenomenal. You can sign up for ROVER below. I'll link all the suggestions in the description box, and you can, if you are an animal person, ROVER is the way to go. The second suggestion for my college students, because you guys are so tech savvy, far more than I have ever been, you can charge people to create websites for them. People are always looking for websites to do whatever it is that they're doing. You can make them through Wix and Squarespace. Those are the 2 main ones. WordPress also is really good about making it easy for people to make sites. And you can charge as much or as little as you like. And especially because you are in an environment with all other college students of all different ages and different majors and all these different things, you can definitely make websites about anything super easy. It won't even take you that much time, and you're making coins. The third suggestion I have for you is selling things. Now, I don't just mean like selling your old things or selling them on Poshmark, which I've recommended in videos before. No, what I mean, it's 2 different things. So I'll explain both ways. So I know a couple of my close friends in college, what they would do is they would buy multiple versions of sneakers that were like super popular or were going to be like exclusively released, and they would upsell them. So let's say they bought them for $250 and they were sold out everywhere, so they would sell them for $350 or $400 or $500 depending on how exclusive they were. A lot of people did it with Jordans. Yeezys was another big one. So that's a route you could take. It doesn't have to just be sneakers. It could be anything you're interested in buying that you know there's a market for or a niche for. You get your hands on it and you sell it for a little more so you can be profitable. The other option or variation of selling things that I've seen a lot of college students or people even my age have success with is drop shipping. Now, if you don't know what drop shipping is, it has its pros and cons. I've never really partaked in drop shipping because I don't think I have like the patience or the wherewithal to really do it. So essentially what dropshipping is, like, you buy products that people want or need from like an AliExpress or from eBay or from wherever you buy it, and you buy it for a fairly low price. I guess you could also do it on Amazon too. And then instead of you getting the product and then shipping the product when someone buys it, you only purchase the product when someone purchase it from you. So this way the product never really comes into your hands. So for example, if I'm drop shipping, I'm gonna, I guess, weave hair, right? And someone comes to me and they say, I want this 12-inch whatever Brazilian wet and wavy. I don't know. And so I would go onto AliExpress or Alibaba, buy it and send it directly to them. And let's say I charged them $20, but the hair was $10, then I made a $10 profit and the product has never ever had to come into my possession. The downside of drop shipping that often happens is a lot of times you'll have to do a lot of returns, or a lot of refunds because they didn't like the product, or it wasn't in the same it wasn't the same quality that they expected, and you've never seen the material, you've never seen the product because it never came to you, so you would have to, refund the money and send it back. So I know people who make so much money drop shipping. I don't have the patience for it. If you do, you can make so much money doing that route. The next option for my college students is FOAP, FOAP. There's also like other websites I think that do it, but FOAP is the one that I've had success with and that I used, not in college, but that I used in my 20s. And what you do is if you really have a good talent or a good eye for photography, you can sell your pictures. I did this when I started getting into photography. I'm nowhere near a professional, and I'm really not good with editing. But if you know that you're really great at taking pictures, you have a great eye, you have a great aesthetic, that is something that you definitely can make a lot of money on. And especially if it's like your major or something that you're interested in getting into, it is a way for you to kind of build your network and build your resume, saying like, oh, I've been selling my images for X amount of years, or like I get all these good ratings for my images. So it's a really good way to build your resume and to make some extra coin on the side. The next way that you can make some money is user testing. Now, I hate surveys, so I never recommend any survey sites that pay you 5 cents a survey. User testing is not that. User testing, what they do is they pay you X amount of money. It's $30-ish an hour, depends on what they want you to test. Kind of like focus grouping, but a little different. What they do is they have you test out your experience on a website, or they have you test out your experience using an app. And user testing is one of the big companies that do it, and they work with a lot of really big companies as well, that want people's opinions on how to make things better, or the experiences that they're having interacting with their brand. So user testing really pays well for the minimal amount of work that you actually have to do, because you're really just sharing your experience using something that you probably already use or would be using in the future. The next way to make money is Transcribe Me. Now, I didn't have, which is crazy because I'm an English teacher, I didn't have a lot of great experience on Transcribe Me because I couldn't catch all of the punctuation that needed to go along with the transcription. So that is why I failed at it. But if you know you're really good at punctuation, grammar, spelling, and you could type at a really decent speed, transcribing is an awesome way to make a lot of extra money, especially as a college student. Even if you're not a college student, you can jump into the transcription game. And the reason it's so important for you to know your grammar and spelling and things like that is because you're transcribing audio into text. A lot of times these are things used for closed captioning when you're watching TV or anything like that, or for interviews. So you really do want to make sure you're not spelling a whole bunch of things wrong, or not knowing where commas and periods and semicolons go. And I think I'm at 7th or 8th way that you can make money as a college student is being a proctor. I don't know if you remember your high school experience taking an SAT or ACT. The teacher or the person, it's not always a teacher, the person up front that's giving you the directions, giving you the pencils and the pens, those are called proctors. I proctor all the time for free when I'm proctoring the regions in my school. But proctoring really can make you a lot of money. I think it pays about $100 a day, which is really great because those tests are usually about 3 or 4 hours. So $100 for 3 or 4 hours of work is pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Now, all you have to do is look on College Board. Yes, College Board does SAT and ACT, and see if it's being offered in your area, when it's being offered. A lot of these times, these tests are offered once a month. So in your semester, because semesters are about 4 months, you can make $400 from proctoring if the test is being offered in your city. So that's something you definitely want to look into. Another opportunity for you to make money, if you really like being around children, is babysitting or being a nanny. You can find different opportunities in your local area by using Sitter City. Sitter City is also another way if you're looking to babysit animals. Sitter City also offers options for people who are looking for their dogs or cats or any other animals to be baby steps. As a student, you have your ears to the streets, so companies definitely want to work with you. That means that they're looking for student ambassadors. So this particular way to make extra money is specifically for my peoples in college. I know Amazon is always looking for student ambassadors, Victoria's Secret, Target, like all these other companies, and all you really need to do is go to their website and look in like the little freaking things at the bottom, the contact us, and you can definitely apply to be a student ambassador. What they'll do is they'll usually set you up a lot of free stuff to give away on campus just to get their brand well known. And I know I loved when like Red Bull would come to our school, or like all these different things, and I get like these like cool hats and pens and shirts, and the people who were handing them out were getting paid to do so, and it was super easy and super fun for them interacting and engaging with people. So why not you? All right, ambassador. And sorry, I think my friend just like arrived at my house as I'm filming. Okay, you got two more. The next way that you can make money as a college student is definitely to start a YouTube channel. If you are looking on how to monetize your current YouTube channel that you already have, I definitely can answer any DMs or questions. If you want to hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, here in the comments, anything you'd like, and I can explain to you what it takes to be monetized. I won't go into too much detail here. And the last and final way for you to make money as a college student is to run a social media platform for any local companies in your area. Now, social media is a huge, massive way that companies are trying to make money and reach new customers and reach new markets. And they need people like us, like you, because I'm old. They need people like you to help them kind of keep their ear to the street and make sure that they're on brand and on target for the people that they want coming into their business. So if you know you're in a college town and there's all these little shops and little stores, you can go in and speak to them and definitely ask them, are you looking to expand your Instagram or your Twitter or your Facebook? And you can use companies like Hootsuite or Tailwind and all these other things to show how organized you are to help prepare their social media. You can show them your social media, how you've planned out your aesthetic and your vibe and all these things, and how you grow your followers in order to get them to pay you to do fun social media stuff. And that is all. I have to go answer my door. Don't want to be a weird host. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all those great stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.